Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Funko Pop of Batgirl from Batman, the animated series. Now, this pop comes with a little figure stand, and even though she's standing alright, the fact that by design she has like a foot kind of kicked out a bit makes me think that if the legs ever kind of warp over time, you're going to need something to stabilize them. What I mean by one leg kicked out is how her right leg goes straight down, but her left leg goes out like at an angle. And if that leg ever starts to kind of warp inward, then you get an uneven standing pop, which I've seen before. This pop, just hanging out here, looks freaking awesome. I love the design of Batgirl in the animated series, and I think this pop is freaking fantastic. The just overall shape of her body in the gray paint's really good. I love the way they handle the edges of her gloves. I love her little tiny fist that she's got right there. The other hand on her hip creates like a nice little pose. The bat on her chest looks nice. The black outline against the yellow is good. The yellow on this belt in particular is pretty good. There's that little tiny smear on there, and that's not too bad. That you could still make out the circle in the middle of the belt. The distinction between gray and blue on the boots is good. I like the cut of the boots. I love the cut of her cape. This just is really striking to me, like all the colors, everything about it, the shape of it, and it helps that I already like the design. But her cowl looks great. The paint of her skin sections against the black look good. The black against blue looks good. Her hair looks good. There's not like any like glue running out everywhere. You can see the little edge of it, but it's nothing drastic. The swoop of it there is the same kind of swoop that the animated series, there's a little bit of glue there, that same kind of design that the animated series has been captured here. The pointy ears look good. Now if you're hunting for this in stores, be on the lookout for a ton of stuff, because hunting for this in stores was kind of a nightmare. A bunch of Hot Topics that I went to, you know, me and Tracy, we looked at a bunch of them, and she's just as nitpicky as I am. So be on the lookout for, like, we got this like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks after it came out, until we finally saw one that we went, hey, that looks good. But the belts can be a giant mess. The blue and the gray there, see how the blue's kind of come up just a little bit on her elbow? There's somewhere the blue goes up considerably because the gray is not fully painted. Lines and markings all over the gray suit, but the biggest thing I'm going to look out for is the way the mask meets her nose and kind of cheek area that can be smeared and black lines everywhere. The fading paint of the eye area can bleed everywhere. The whole mask area can just be pretty much a nightmare. So if you're hunting for this in stores, be on the lookout for that. Or if you don't like hunting for this in stores, it is available at Entertainment Earth. I'll put the link down below. But yeah, as a fan, love this pop. Thanks for watching, everybody. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff.